Good morning or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Welcome to today's video at the Tracy Lynn Reiki channel for New Year's resolutions and compassionate self-judgment. So to begin with, my name is Tracy Lynn. I am a Reiki Master, and I offer these guided meditations based on a Reiki circle format, which previously was only for people that are attuned to Reiki. However, I've been sharing this as advice from my Reiki and spiritual guides since the COVID-19 lockdown. So now to begin this video, I'm actually going to I really like the kind of ceremonial aspect of this, the special New Year's candle that I created this year for New Year's, and then there was a small batch that I did for the winter solstice. Okay, so now that that's lit, welcome you again to the New Year's resolutions. How are they going? How is that working out for you? It is January 7th, so it's about 7 days since the first. So this, as in all videos, you can either be seated or lying down, listening to the meditation. And we begin with calling in the Reiki spirits, guidance, guides, your spiritual guides. It's a co-creation after all. And then we're going to be doing a self-healing. This is the beginning of the ripple effect of healing with the spiritual, then healing for yourself. And it's very, very simple. Then I will send you a distance healing, which it really does work for on YouTube or wherever. And then we send the healing for the focus, which is today compassionate self-judgment to the community at large. So, as I was saying, now this is the little talk. How are you doing on your New Year's resolutions? It is day 7. Do you even make New Year's resolutions? Today's talk was actually inspired by a talk that I was having with a friend, and it just reminded me of myself as well, and a kind of, I don't know, I do live in the United States. I do have probably an American value system, but this value system can be very black and white. And what that means is like something is either a success or a failure. Black or white thinking. All or nothing. And what I realized, and that was intellectual at first, is like, wow, this system of thinking and feeling leads us to extreme self-judgment. And it is actually, as the American thing is, sets us up for failure. You're either a success or you're a failure, and there's no in between. And even as I get older, I see that there's a lot more nuances. But this is a prevalent idea, and it impacts us, how we view ourselves, how we view others, how we view the society at large. And then also, at a deeper level, how we feel about ourselves, how we feel about others, how we feel about the world at large. So this video is meant to be a more compassionate view. And it's a thought process, it's a feeling, but it also involves spiritual healing, which is the kind of anchor for this. And as in Reiki, and if you have the attunements or you know a little about Reiki, but then again, all are welcome for this. Reiki involves the emotional body, the mental body, the physical body, as well as the spiritual body. So it's good to honor all of these aspects of yourself and provide healing, to provide a more compassionate self view, self judgment while we're making these kind of resolutions. Anytime we have a lot of big decisions in your life, I know I'm facing a lot in my life the past couple of years, but it is a more compassionate view, and it begins with the spiritual healing. So now that's the end of the little talk. We're going to go back to, you're going to be either seated or you can be lying down. Let me see, let me put my feet flat on the ground now. Change my position up a little bit. And make sure that you're comfortable. What is always important is to listen to your body. There's another part of that kind of thinking. You have to do it exactly as the teacher, I'm thinking of like a yoga class, tells you you have to do it exactly. Listen to your body. This is part of the compassionate self-judgment and part of our inner knowing. Okay, so you're in a seated position. Feet flat on the ground. And I do have to adjust this due to this ongoing arm issue. But bring your hands to the prayer position. You can close your eyes and just listen to my voice. This is a very simple process in this Reiki meditation for compassionate self-judgment in the new year, day 7, or whenever you're watching this. Okay, so now you're going to bring in the spiritual energy, Reiki healing energy, golden healing light into this space. Your spiritual guides and assistants floats in through the top of the head, down through the body, the head, the shoulders, going to the heart, flowing through the arms to the hands, down through the abdomen, the hips, the legs, to the feet flat on the floor. And then extend this energy about 3 feet around you, top and bottom as well. Top of your head, bottom of your feet. In all directions. Allowing this healing energy to flow into the space around you now. And when you feel like that's complete, then you bring the grounding cord that goes from the bottom of your tailbone. Extend it down to where you're seated. To the floor, to the earth below. I'm sorry, I'm just adjusting them. Down to a deep place in the earth that is only for you. Groundedness into the sacred earth. And then bring that groundedness back through the cord, through the bottoms of the feet, the legs, up to the abdomen, just under the ribs. And now you're meeting the two energies, the spiritual energy, the grounded energy, noticing how you feel. Okay, so now the next step in the ripple effect of healing is the self-healing. And it's very simple. Again, I will be adjusting, but try to, and you listen to your body as well. So you're going to begin with the top of your head, allowing the healing energy to come in to the crown area. So now the healing energy comes into the heart center. This is an anchor in the body through the arms, between the palms, allowing this healing energy, Reiki or golden healing light, to come in. You may also use the breath to allow this, to facilitate this. I am just going to be adjusting today. And then move the arms to the front of the head, the back of the head. Healing energy flows down. Compassionate self-judgment. As we know, judgment can begin in the mind, but it can go through the body and cause really not positive effects. Beginning the compassionate self-healing now. Now to the heart center. I'm really adjusting today. Shouldn't really apologize, but I am showing you to listen to your body. And then hands on either side of the solar plexus area. Just under the ribs in the front of the body. Reiki or golden healing light for compassionate self-judgment. In the year to come. And then hands below the navel. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. Listening to your body. Allowing the healing energy to flow now. And then to either side of the hips for the base chakra. Many of the hand positions in Reiki also use along with different yoga traditions, yogic traditions. Noticing any small sensations, adjusting as necessary. And then bring your hands to the back of the body, up as far as you can get comfortably. Allowing healing energy to flow here. And then down to the sacrum, the lower back. Healing energy flows here. And then down to the hips. And then bring your hands to the tops of the knees. Healing energy flows in. This may be a little more difficult if you're lying down. Do not force anything. Allow for the healing to happen. Compassionate healing. Healing from judgment in the new year. Okay, and then bring your hands down to as far as you can, calves, ankles. Healing energy flows now. Reiki or golden healing light flows now. Healing in this different way, this compassionate way. Healing flows now. And then bring your hands back to the prayer position. Notice how you feel after this self-healing. And now the next step is for me to send you distance healing. And you can be in the same position as you have been. You can close your eyes. Notice the sensations. This is distance Reiki. This is distance healing. Healing for compassion, compassionate self-view, a different way of thinking in the new year. A different way of feeling. A way of healing. Healing energy flows to you now. Healing energy from that kind of all or nothing thinking. A different way. A healing way, a compassionate way. Healing energy flows to you in the new year, 2025. Healing energy flows to you now. Noticing how you feel. If your mind wanders or you need to adjust, that's perfect. Perfect for this healing today. Healing energy flows now. And then just a couple nice breaths. Couple more breaths. Receiving that healing, that compassionate healing. Healing energy flows now. And then a disconnect from this healing. Hands at the heart center. You can slowly open your eyes and notice how you feel. Now you've got like double healing. We brought in our guides. You did the self-healing, and then you get an additional healing. And now, as part of the Reiki circle, then we focus the healing, the Reiki or golden healing light. I will adjust, as always, towards the altar space in the new year. And again, the focus is for compassion, self, looking. I don't know if I want to say judgment anymore. Healing all the different aspects from that all or nothing thinking in the new year. Okay, so I'm going to adjust it here. And the energy flows through you just as we've been practicing. And you can focus the energy here. Let's see if I can bring it a little more forward. So you can just bring your hands up to the screen or wherever you're watching. Become acquainted with your grounding cord first. Allow the healing energy, then allow the healing energy to flow in to the heart center in the body, then out through the hands, directed here today, whenever you are watching this. Healing for the community, compassionate, self-looking in the new year. With resolutions, big decisions, the like. Healing energy flows now. Healing from that judgment. Healing energy flows through us, through the group, whenever you are watching this video. Healing energy flows now for compassionate self-looking and healing in the new year. Healing energy flows through us, through this group, to the community, with our guides like quanyin featured today. compassionate healing in the new year. Healing from judgment. Healing energy flows now. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Healing energy flows to the community now. Healing energy flows through us, through this group, for compassion in the new year to the community. Healing flows now. Reiki at a distance, or golden healing light flows now. Healing energy flows to the community now. Noticing any distractions, outside noises. Then going back to simply allowing this healing energy to flow to the community now. In the new year, or whenever you're watching this, healing energy flows now. A different way, compassionate healing flows now. And now you're free to pause this video and continue with the healing meditation through you, through this group virtually, to the community. Or you may take a couple nice deep breaths. Bring the hands back to the heart position. Disconnect from the healing now. become acquainted again with the grounding cord. And you can slowly open your eyes, wiggle your toes, your hands, fingers. Notice how you feel. Notice how you feel with this ripple effect of healing, bringing in the guides, working on self-healing. You receive the healing, then we extend the ripple effect of healing to the community. And today, for like New Year's resolutions for compassionate self-looking, instead of the all or nothing, which it is damaging, not can be, is damaging to the body, the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual body. This is a more compassionate way. I was very emotional. And you can use it in the New Year's. You can share it with others as well. It's very simple. You do not need Reiki experience, Reiki attunements, but an interest in spirituality and healing, in a ripple effect of healing. And throughout the year 2025 or beyond, you may want to come back to this video when you are feeling that kind of self-judgment that is all or nothing and leaning more to the other side. You may come back to this video, and I appreciate it, and thank you, the guides, the Reiki guides and quanyin, for being here today. My name is Tracy Lynn. I will see you next time.